We have made it to Hull Ferry Park and parking was super easy here, just £10 a day.
Yeah, we're straight in actually. I thought parking was going to be a bit of a nightmare, but there's a big multi-storey bang next to it. It's ideal. So we're just going to walk through now, find out what's what.
That was scarily fast. I don't know whether it's because we're used to airports and it's taking us 3 hours, but we've literally got as tickets, as boarding passes, as transfer tickets. Just waiting in security now to get on a coach to go to boat.
Can't wait. Right, easy.
So fast. Look at it!
So we've made it into his room. It's very comfortable. It's tiny.
Let's have a look around the bathroom.
Go on, you go first. I don't know which one bathroom's got to be this one. Oh, this is his posh bathroom, look.
Ooh, go on, do us a demo on toilet.
It's like Ethel,
Exactly.
but smaller. We've got a little shower, look. Go on, quick.
Go sit down in there.
Yeah, hold on, you put some down.
So you can go to the toilet and wash your hands and brush your teeth.
At the same time.
Jump in shower.
Actually, it's alright. It's alright.
And this is our little bedroom. So this one's my bunk, just here. And I've got a little shelf. Oh, I don't know how you pull that down. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is not my bed.
You're up here.
And this is where Oliver's going to sleep.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm going to be down here next to you.
No, you're not.
It's bigger up here, though. That's me. I'm happy with that.
So we're going to make a cup of tea.
Here we are.
Get children sorted because I've got so many layers on. And then we're going to go and have a look around the ship.
Yeah, it looks quite cool actually, to be fair, don't it? Walking up, God knows how we're going to find his way back here.
He's just made me walk up 10 flights of stairs.
It's
Everybody else stood at bottom, getting on lift.
Yeah, well, there were loads of people, there were about 4 people could fit in the lift, would have been there all day. So, stretched his legs.
So it's time for me to go out and explore.
Got a key on you.
I've got. Where's your key?
In the water.
Well, we've got it then. Getting ready to go. Well, it's busy.
It's busy, yeah?
I feel a little bit lost, I'm not going to
I feel
lie.
like everyone's been to the room, put the stuff down, and everyone's out now because well, you're here for the next few hours, aren't you? So.
See what there is. This looks just like a bar area.
So, do you think we can get downstairs? I think so.
I don't know. There's cinema through there. I don't think we'll be going to the cinema, do you?
No. And that's just cabins up there.
Oh, how cool. It's massive.
It's massive, yeah. I can't wait. Do you know, we've just been saying that we're going around that proper one in Norway, and it's wicked. This is quite cool though, isn't it?
I'm going to enjoy myself.
Quite cool. It's cool.
Yeah, there's loads in there. Huge. We're on Sunday. I can guarantee it's false advertising.
Yeah, it's not sunny at all. It's freezing.
Cold. So we've explored the ship and we've been outside, freezing cold. So we're going to come inside, have a drink and then head back for an early night tonight so we're all fresh for tomorrow. So we finally come back to our room. Tonight we've had a lovely night exploring the ship.
Sorry, I'm eating my sandwich. Yeah, we've had a right good night. We've had a few drinks. We played quiz. We didn't do too great, but we played it anyway. We tried. But yeah, we've had a good night though. It's been wicked actually.
We watched a guy sing live and a guy with a guitar. We've just had a shower and oh my God, the water temperature is uncontrollable. Is it not?
Yeah, we're right red hot 1 minute, freezing cold next.
Yes.
Oliver decided it was a good idea to jump in with me, which it's the size of a shoebox. In fact, that's being generous. And then knocked the bloody tap after I got it in a nice temperature and froze us to death.
Oh, for a bit of romance.
So we're back in our cabin. We're having a bed picnic. I'm having sushi. Oliver's eating the last bit of his wrap that we got from Aldi and brought with us.
Right, that's actually. Yeah, so, but to be fair, food, like, weren't that expensive, were it? Like,
Well, how do you know? We've not ordered any food. They were like a menu of a meze thing.
We could have had like a main meal for sort of £25 each, but I just think, yeah. So we kind of decided against it. We got a Tesco meal deal, didn't we? And that was that.
As you can see, Oliver's drank too much wine.
I am.
The ship's rocking, so that feels a bit bizarre. This room's really nice, isn't it?
It actually it's not bad, yeah. Surprisingly.
It's actually okay, and that is us gone through Embark, and in the morning we will wake up in Amsterdam. I'm quite looking forward to exploring. Good morning. It is now 7:30 and I've just woke up, and I say I've just woke up, however I don't really feel like I've had any sleep. Oliver last night was a little bit tipsy and he decided that he was not going up on the top bunk, so we had to share the most minute bed ever. He elbowed me all night. He just tossed, turned and put his legs on me and kept me awake. The boat constantly rocks, which weren't that bad of a problem really, but when you've got somebody constantly waking you up, it does not help at all. And the room was boiling hot, so I had to get up and turn the temperature down. It was just a knackering night. However, we are en route to land in the Netherlands in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm not really sure about what the process is for getting off the ship, but I've made myself a cup of tea. I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna go and explore and work it out. We made it!
Yeah, we're finally here. We're in Old Dockyards now. It's right cool though.
We're all packed and ready and just waiting to get off the ship.
Yeah, so just going to mooch about now, really. I think we'll be docking in about 10-15 minutes.
And of course, Oliver can't start his morning without a Costa.
Might be back at work.
Rotterdam.
And we has made it into Amsterdam, so that's another country.
Ticked off list. Yeah, we've just got off coach now. They've dumped us all off, so we're just trying to find us way roughly to his hotel. We've got it on Google Maps. His phones are working now.
Thank
so,
God.
I know, would have been buggered without that. So yeah, we're just going to go and find where we are, really, get us bearings.
Go and see what this is about. Made it into the middle of Amsterdam. It's really pretty. It looks like there's plenty to see and do. We're going to have a wander around the town. We can't check in until 3.
Which is 11:30 now.
We need to grab something to eat there because we haven't had breakfast, have we?
No, so we're going to find something to eat now, ideally. Steakhouse.
No.
Yeah, we're going to find something to eat anyway for dinner. Have a coffee, have a bit of a chillax, find us bearings, and then go and get us a hotel. And get these bags off us back because they're quite heavy. Love this canal cruise.
So Oliver has pulled me into this restaurant on the proviso that there is cheese fondue. I am so excited because I loved it in Pisa.
Yes, so outside they had a big sign saying cheese fondue. It's going to be a menu, I can't actually find it now. I'm sure it's here somewhere though, so yeah, we'll have fondue.
Just looked at the menu and it's €26 each for cheese fondue. Won't be trying that here. Oh, this looks nice. So I ordered honey mozzarella and walnut sandwich, which is divine.
I've ordered a tuna salad. I'll be honest with you, Leanne's is better than mine. It's nice though.
We've had our sandwich and now we're off to explore. So we walked down and we've made it into what looks like the central area, and there's a massive statue, and that makes my day. Look at the Royal Palace, and it's actually got gold bits all on it. Absolutely stunning. Very steep stairs up to our hotel room. Is this us?
You ready? Grand tour. It's very small.
Oh, I don't think that's bad.
What is it?
Oh. And we've got a window that overlooks other windows.
There might be a canal down
Look at
there.
bathroom. We've got a light.
We've got a bath.
Oh, we could have a bath.
Can have a bath. Lovely. It is what it is, isn't it?
Oh, I quite like our hotel room. We're going to kick back here for a few minutes, probably have a cup of tea. Oliver's just nipped down to go and get us a couple of cups. She's given us a big city map, and she's pointed out some things that we need to do. There's like a flea market, there's a museum quarter. We have got tickets for the Anne Frank Museum. The lady on reception's so cute and lovely. You're not going to believe this. I've been walking around in my new Doc Martens and I've only started getting a blister. But this time I've got a blister plaster. And this is our little hotel. Right at the side of the canal. So cute. So our first stop is a flea market that Oliver is mega excited to go to.
Well, you never know what you're going to find, do you? When you come to these foreign places. It doesn't take much to please you, does it? Ordered chips with parmesan cheese and truffle mayonnaise.
It's supposed to be epic. Okay, this is our Feeble Fritz. Parmesan cheese and truffle mayo. It's very stringy.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Hold on, I can't get one. I don't want to drop them. That's very nice.
Is it?
That truffle sauce is wicked. Like proper wicked.
Actually, that is really nice.
Very nice. We're,
That is nice.
that's wicked, that.
How many out of 10?
Well, it's just chips and cheese. But as far as chips and cheese go, it's the best chips and cheese I've ever had.
I think is a winner. The smallest house in Amsterdam.
I'm just randomly walking that street. There's a boob.
And me and Oliver have made it to the Chinese Quarter. We wandered the streets of Amsterdam, taking in the sights before stopping off for a waffle. So I've got the hugest blister ever. Oliver has just swapped over his sock to try and save my ankle, but we decided to try so what are they called, a stroop waffle?
Stroop.
Yeah, stroop waffle.
Yeah.
So we're going to share one and see what all the fuss is about. Look at the queue.
Ridiculous.
We've got us taken. We are ready. Look how happy Oliver is to be stood in the queue, waiting for a waffle that he loves.
Ridiculous.
And all to try and get me off my feet, and there's no chairs. So we've been and got our waffle. I thought that was nut, but actually it's not. I think it's toffee.
Is it?
I can't even... I don't know what that is. And then chocolate balls. Go for it, Oliver. Worth 20 minutes?
No. It's not.
So look at our famous little strudel waffle. So I'm going to try the nutty bit. I'm going to try it. I mean, they're nicer than when you buy them from Aldi.
Well, they want to be, don't they? 10 quid.
What do you reckon that is?
I don't know.
It's okay, but it's really, really sweet. Like, really sweet.
How many out of 10?
6. Did you prefer this or the chips?
Chips.
And Oliver's different because it's that cold.
I am. Cameras like this.
It's now starting to get in late and all the lights have come on. We've done a little bit of a walk through Amsterdam and we've arrived at Anne Frank Museum. Our ticket's on until 6:45, but we was hoping maybe we'd get in early.
Nah. Doors closed. I don't think we're getting in early. But yeah, so it's freezing.
Yeah, it's a bit cold. Oliver's bought new gloves.
Gloves. Needed them.
So we finally found where the museum is. We have just arrived. Oliver's gone to the toilet, but we're just waiting. And I can't take any photos, so it's going to be no view zone, I'm afraid. But I'm quite excited. I actually really quite enjoyed going around Anne Frank's house. I think they've put it together really well. And I feel like we've learned a bit, but it weren't too much. Whereas some places we go, they bombard you with loads and loads of information. But that is definitely worth a visit.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was quite good. I think, like Leanne says, we had an audio guide, and it didn't just fill you full of crap. It had a bit of a lead up about war. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. We've come out now, and the time is
It is 7:30.
7:30. So we're gonna head back around the hotel, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna go that way anyway. It's freezing.
Freezing.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Here we are in a restaurant and we've come for tea. Me and Oliver are not really that hungry because we've seemed to have eaten loads today. So we're gonna share something and just have a few nibbles.
Just coming in now, it's really busy actually. Like when we walked in, it seemed like there were no one in, and all of a sudden it's just proper packed out. It looks nice though. So yeah,
Cheeky beer.
cheeky beer, bit of pizza.
We spent the rest of the night walking up and down the street, exploring the red light district and then back to our hotel.
That is unreal, isn't it?
Well, it's our day 2 and I've had to go into Primark and buy some shoes.
They're lovely as well, by the way.
We've now missed our slot to go on the swing.
Yeah, we have.
Maybe it's fate.
Yeah, so...
But we've found ourselves at the tunnel, which is absolutely stunning and beautiful. So we're going to walk through here and have a look.
We've got to get across ferry, haven't we, and everything.
We can... No, but it's huge.
We found a bakery. I don't know where it is. Actually, it's really pretty though, and it smells nice. We've ordered some breakfast and some coffees. I don't really know what we've ordered. We've asked this young lad what he'd recommend, and he's chucked a lot of things on the menu and that's that. So God knows what we're going to get. We're looking forward to it either way. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a coffee as well. So we'll see what comes and let you know.
Who put jam on first? That's weird.
It's nice, babe. Oh boy.
After breakfast, we continued exploring the streets before dropping in at Winkle's for an apple pie. So we've come to that famous apple pie store. They don't serve any other desserts other than apple pie. So I've ordered one. I'm going to share it because all we seem to do is eat loads of sweet stuff in Amsterdam.
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't really like apple pie either, so I'm going to taste it and see what it's like. But yeah, I'm not that looking forward to it, to be fair.
So it's coffee and an apple pie next. So let's see what all the fuss is around. It is actually really nice. It's like, tastes really cinnamony, but nicely baked, not too sweet. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's actually beautiful though.
That's wicked.
Very nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't taste like apple pie. But I've just been saying actually, our apple pie at home just seems like apple sauce with crumble. Not right gel with me, but that is actually great tasty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
like
really
right cinnamon,
nice.
almost a bit gingerbread, man.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous.
Lovely that.
Well, Oliver's, for a guy that didn't want any, was not bad at all. He's just literally devoured half of that.
Leanne says I'm being greedy because I've had a bit of that, right?
You have not had a bit.
I've only had a little nibble and she's moaning at me.
I'm not moaning, I don't mind sharing, but don't make it out as though you had just devoured the apple pie. We've jumped on the ferry and we're going to the Amsterdam lookout tower.
We've got on it though, we've not actually got a ticket, we don't really know how to get a ticket. So we're hoping no one comes round and catches us.
Oops. I think we might have got a wrong boat.
We've got a wrong boat. So this boat now is taking us right down river. Where we wanted to go was about 3 mile away. I don't know where it's going.
I mean, I've got no idea where we're going, but we're going somewhere.
Just to put it into perspective, we're travelling at about 8 knots. Don't know how fast that is, but it feels fast. And we've been on this boat now for about 15 minutes.
Miles
we
away.
are miles away. But the worst thing is, we've gone past about 3 or 4 different like ferry ports. Keep thinking, why ain't it turning in? It just keeps going.
I feel like we can end up back at P&O Ferry.
I know, in Hull.
There's a boat, there's a hotel, and it's actually, in the letters, they're rooms. How epic. I mean, we've just walked to the back of the boat so we can go back because we completely got that wrong. But we have seen some more Amsterdam. And we've finally made it to what we think is the right location because we're supposed to be going up there.
It's right good at the free. You just literally jump on and off as you please. You can go all over, so it's very good.
So now we've just had us photo done and we're waiting to go up to the top of the tower, hopefully.
Yeah, so we're waiting for the lift now.
We looked over the views of Amsterdam and saw the highest swing in Europe before having something to eat at the top of the tower overlooking all the views. We wandered back to the coach for our transfer back to the ferry.
I went to put my legs down and I fell.
So we've ended up right in front of the coach, but we are leaving Amsterdam.
Yeah, we're finally on his way to the ferry port, so looking forward to like getting on the ferry.
The end of our trip is upon us. We're just pulling into the port into England. How have you found your P&O's ferry trip?
I'm not one to complain. To be fair, up way here are absolutely wicked. I don't know why, but we must be above engine or something because it's vibrating constantly. Now I don't know if you can see. If you can, well, ink up. Actually, that looks like I'm exaggerating, but it's just constantly like this. I feel like I've got Parkinson's disease. It's just shaky, and it slept right well last night. But
the shower like is boiling hot and absolutely beautiful, but changes all the time to like freezing cold, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been alright.
What would top bunk like?
It weren't so bad actually. It were alright.
The rooms are warm, the heating is amazing.
Once I were up there, I was fine. It was just I kept getting lulled awake, bit constant vibrations, and it slept right well. But rooms are nice enough. They're tidy, aren't they? And clean.
They're quiet as well. They're loud, aren't they?
So
There's
yeah,
enough room for us.
But like I said, where we were last on the year, back end at ship, it was lovely. Couldn't feel any of this, could you?
No.
So it must just be where we are.
I think it must be at front of the ship, because on the way here, that woman said that she were at front of the ship and
Yeah,
that...
it felt like they were on top of engine.
Yeah.
So it must just be front of the ship. So I think next time, come on a boat again, certainly be looking at room and switching if possible to some out bike. This is no fun.
How have you found Amsterdam?
I thought Amsterdam were. I enjoyed it. It were alright. Like, it's got a certain level of beauty to it. It's quaint, but
It's scruffy.
it's scruffy. It's like chavvy. It's not for me. I think if you want to go somewhere and you really enjoy looking at weed shops and cheap souvenirs.
And sex shops.
Yeah, well, there ain't that many sex shops.
There were
is
loads of sex shops.
Well, I didn't feel like I saw loads. But, yeah, it's shit. Food's wank.
Oh my god, yeah. They actually haven't got...
No.
Well, I'm sure they have, but in Amsterdam, there's no, like, traditional food, really.
No, food were rubbish. to
Like,
be honest.
sweet stuff, there's loads to pick from, which is
Yeah.
nice, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, if you like a nibble, then you'll probably be alright. But meal-wise, I mean, you'll find somewhere that's alright, don't get me wrong, but it's not great. It's not great.
What's
I mean,
the best food you've had?
best-
I think it were them chips
yeah,
that you
best
had.
food I've had is some chips,
Chips with truffle mayonnaise and parmesan.
which is quite concerning. But it's been
What is
alright.
the worst food that you had?
I don't think I've not had nothing that I dislike. Generally,
You didn't really like that waffle.
oh yeah, we had a waffle. Cost us €10, didn't it? And it was chuffing. It was like cardboard.
No, I didn't mind the actual
No,
waffle.
right.
I think you're better off with plain, not with toppings.
Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't say like, oh, I've had some horrible food, but I've not had anything nice.
What's the most memorable thing about Amsterdam?
Just probably like red light district. Probably like red light district. Just 'cause it's just surreal. Like you when do you ever see it like that?
What's the worst thing in Amsterdam that you've done?
Probably like
The amount of weed. Do you know, for me, walking round and it constantly smelling of weed made me feel sick for 2 days in a row.
yeah, it's not.
And it's from
nice.
8 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
it is, isn't it? They'll try on the way to work with a joint in the mouth, some of them. It's not for me. It's right clever. I didn't enjoy it, personally. I've enjoyed it. It's been alright. I'd never go back. Ever. And if anyone said to me, should I go to Amsterdam? I'd just say, nah, don't bother. Unless you want to go and get stoned and pay stupid amounts of money for sex, then just crack on like. But other than that, I won't bother. Rubbish.
Would you travel by boat again?
Yeah, I probably would actually. It's a right steady way of travelling. Like, although it takes forever, I'd prefer to travel by plane, I'll be honest. But it's right steady. There's no rush. There's no like. I feel like when you're in an airport, you're in a bit of panic mode all the time. You're like, oh, you've got to get a ticket. Oh, you've got to do this. Oh, quick, rush. Whereas this just feels right chilled back, and it's nice to just go to sleep at night or try. And so I haven't minded this, and I think for where we've been, it's probably been perfect. Do I prefer flying? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You seem like you're straight there, and although you're tired, because generally you don't sleep, you're there and it's done with you. Whereas this is a bit of a long drawn out process. So that's where I'm at. I'm good whinging and moan this morning because I'm tired. But yeah, it's been alright. I've enjoyed it.
Getting ready to get off. I think Amsterdam might be my worst city break that I've done so far. Would you agree?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I prefer to go to Bradford.
Bakewell, I prefer like
Yeah.
a Peak District.
It's been alright. It's a cute city. I feel like it's lost its identity. Well, I don't think it's lost its identity. I think if it weren't so focused on what it's focused on, which is ultimately weed. Let's be frank about matters and
Drugs.
Drugs. It'd be a beautiful place. Do you know, like the streets, if rather than having all these cheap, gimmicky souvenir shops that just sell no but grinds.
It's not only
of
that, it's like
crimes
you start overlooking a beautiful canal and then there's a guy that's completely off his head, sat praying to the sun and dancing and like raving with no music.
Yeah. I feel like if they changed it a bit, it could be a right nice place. Like put some decent shops there, do you know, and attract a certain decent crowd. I think it'd probably be alright. It's cute. But yeah, I think they've ruined
The
it.
architecture's beautiful. I really love the Anne Frank house. I liked going there.
You were alright. You were alright. Yeah.
And that is that.
So that's Amsterdam over. We'll literally be docking in about 10 minutes. We're going to drink these teas and go down to level we think we need to be on, which is 8 in there.
Then the next we'll last stop bloody thing last time.
Yeah, and then drive home. Done and dusted. Leanne's gonna go to bed, I'm sure, and I've got to go to work.
Are you going to work?
I think so, yeah. So that's that. Trip done.